$2,500 plus a couple utilities. I pay it just to keep the tranquility.
Welcome back to another video. In this video, it's film day. So I'm gonna be just documenting the behind the scenes process of how I go about executing my own content. There's a couple of things, it's interesting. I'm gonna be covering other people's content in the content that I'm filming today. So some of that requires research and just breaking things down. I'm breaking down Daniel Dalen's video, how to execute his YouTube style, including his Instagram, his whole sort of breakdown. Others is gonna be just simple frameworks around content creation, how you can do it for yourself, what are some elements to look out for, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get into it.
When you get to the top and it ain't what you thought, and you cross all your T's and your eyes all got dots in the dots.
I'm gonna ask Joner, take your input, so.
Wow, but they die late. That's my current mind state.
An hour on the phone, which it is what it is, you know? It's one of those things where we had an initial plan, things happen, and you're probably thinking, well, why'd you take the hour call? I believe there are certain people, whether that's on your team and your family, just unique set of people that regardless of what the situation is, it all depends, right? Like I still plan on getting these videos done. But Armando gave me a call asking for some business insight, like my perspective on certain things. Number one, I don't ever want to take for granted that this individual values my opinion, and I want to make sure that I dedicate the time for that individual to give them everything that I can possibly what they're looking for, right? And then number two, there's a part of me that it's about reinvesting into the people that have invested into you. Armando's someone that helps us, big asset to our team, being always hands-on, being adaptable, being reliable. Those are the people that, just in my perspective as an owner of a creative agency, you want to make sure that the people that you work with are aligned with you. And Armando's someone that I consider is aligned with us, great guy. So anything he needs, I want to make sure I'm there. And it was also not always it's not an everyday thing, right? Without further ado, let's get these videos rolling. I got a couple lights here. I'm just sort of playing with the set lighting, seeing how it looks before I start rolling. It's getting hot in here because I'm also on my third cup of coffee. So we're gonna crank up the AC. We're gonna start rolling and get to it.
Bigger, I know. Now he a pack and he just a strain of some shit that I smoke. Rappers is bitches, I know. Do I fuck with him? I don't. You know the quote it go.
All right, so we just finished a 3-hour film session. When filming, there are gonna be video ideas that come up on the spot. I ended up talking about like my entire story, getting to this point. I think it was something I'd never thought about filming, but then I was like, hey, I'm in the flow, might as well do it now. Right now we got the footage. We got the footage transferring. When you're creating content, super important to have data management like as number one priority. Part of working in this industry, obviously I have SD cards. If you're beginning, you want to make sure you have an SD card that's going to be able to record for long periods of time if that's what you're looking to do. If you're looking to do vlog style, you want to make sure to have something like a 256 SD card. That SD card is for your camera to record. And then from there, you want to have a drive, a backup drive that you're going to dump all that footage and organize it. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now in the background. I used 2 different SD cards because I had 2 different camera angles. So now I'm dumping all that footage, organizing it, it's transferring. As that happens, we're basically taking the time to catch you guys up. What's next? Once I dump all this footage, my process is going through all that footage, organizing it. Typically the way that I like to organize it is I will, by different angles, if I have the project idea, I'll have the project name. And then with the project name in there, I'll have a folder called footage, a folder for audio, and I'll also have a folder for project files. Footage files go in there. Audio, that's for if I do any external audio with what this setup that I have right now. This is all in the video file. So I don't necessarily need an audio footage. I don't need an audio folder, but when I plan on adding music, if I plan on adding music to that project, I like to put all my music in that audio folder. From there, project files. Project files is for any program that I use. My main editing software is Premiere Pro. Been using it for years. Sometimes I'll use DaVinci, sometimes I'll use platforms like After Effects. And if I do, and I create any specific projects on there, I will make sure that those project files are stored within the project files folder. If you didn't know how to do data management, there you go. If you want to get even more specific, which I recommend, if you're doing what I'm doing where you're filming on 2 different angles, you want your footage to have subfolders that is, let's say camera A, camera B, or if you want to call it angle 1, angle 2, you want just to have notes of what's your main camera and what's your side camera. So whatever naming convention you use, as long as it works for you, you're able to identify before you open the file. That's the point of it. So there you go. Last thing on the agenda is going to be more admin work. So I plan on going to the co-working space, but before I do that, I got to get my training in. And part of our goal for 2025, as well as every single week, a daily habit, is doing a Murph, and I'm excited to take you guys and document that.
Knock you down once, get back up again. Knock you down 2 times, get up twice as fast. Knock you down 3 times, or you might not get back up. Don't slip.
Alright, goal for today. Second Murph. 100 pull-ups, or a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats. I thought I'd have a place to put my camera, but no. We're going for time. Last week we went 45 minutes total to finish all that. So goal is to get
Be better with emotions. Plan it out and I move so impulsive. Nerves got me shaking. They say it cure with age, but I think they mistaken. While some say it's flagrant, I say it took patience. Long nights alone, cope with no motivation. Drunk by myself with no way to escape what I'm faced with. Evasive and spacious. Suck a nigga try to stunt my creations.
I invented sweat. Popping bottles, putting supermodels in a cab. Proof. I guess I got my swagger back. Truth. New watch alert. Few blows. Or the big face rollie, I got 2 of those. Arm out the window through the city, I maneuver slow. Cock back, snap back, see my cut through the holes.
Damn, Easy and Hov, where the hell you been? Niggas talking real reckless, stunt man. I adopted these niggas, Philip Drummond them. Now I'm about to make them tuck their whole summer in. They say I'm crazy, but I'm about to go dumb again. They ain't see me cause I pulled up in my other bins. Last week I was in my other bins. Throw your diamonds up, cause we in this bitch another again.
Photo shoot fresh, looking like wealth. I'm about to call a paparazzi on myself. Live from the Mercer, run up on Yeezy the wrong way, I might murk it. Flee in the G450, I might surface. Political refugee asylum can be purchased. Everything's for sale, got 5 passports, I'm never going to jail.
Alright, as you saw, we finished, wrapped up under 1 minute compared to last time. It's always progress. Felt like shit towards that last mile. But yeah. It's a good one. Definitely pushed that last mile. Those 300 squats were rough. Pull-ups for some reason, man. Couldn't find a rhythm. Progress. That's what it's about. I ate maybe like an hour before. Doing that wasn't a good idea. Got it done. Now, let's have this Madden work. It's currently 5 o'clock. I for a second, this is what it's about, right? Like, you think it's just because it's a weekend, or for me sometimes, like, it feels like a weekend, but I love when the weekends feel like weekdays, because you can tell you're productive, because your mindset behind a weekend is rest. Your mindset behind weekends are anything but the weekday, and doing things like these, hard things every single day, you can lose track of what day it is, and I think that's like the best feeling. It's an underlying feeling, because you're just focused on the task at hand, you know? You're not focused on tomorrow or yesterday or this right now. So, grateful. Then a shower, and then change, and work on some admin stuff. I gotta stop talking because I feel like I'm a yak. Oh, yeah. So, physique update. I think it's been about a week. I gotta remember. But before I forget, everybody, just document it. I have a headache. I'm gonna document my weight, my current physique. It's not the best lighting, but it's what we're looking like right now. Clean eating, just not. I really started to track today. Oh, fuck. Let's get a weight check. All right, so I'm 169. 169 with 23.8 BMI. Progress. It's 1 week. Just eating good, eating clean. I'll be honest, like the Murph is like the hardest workout that I do. The past 2 days, like my lifts have been like, I've just been bullshitting them, to be honest. Like I'll lift heavy, squats, 225, 4 sets, 12 reps. And then I'm like, all right, that's it for legs. And then I'll do like a 3-mile jog. Chest days are pretty full. My back days are pretty full. Like I'll hit back and buys. I'll hit my chest and tries and shoulders. But my legs, man, leg days are something I look forward to. So I gotta work on that. Proud, never satisfied. So quick update on current things. Current update. It is 8 o'clock. I showered. I went to a cafe that was about a couple miles out. It was a 10-minute drive. It was another apartment complex. I just got a little bit of editing done. It was a cool vibe, cool atmosphere. I'm starting to see like the vibes of Austin. It's especially with the weather, like people are either outdoors or they're like, there's a lot of these restaurants or cafes that are open late and they have like half indoor, half outdoor. So it's a cool vibe. And I wanted to get the admin work done. And I did go to the co-working space, but the coffee machine was not working and I just needed like a pick me up. So decided to go to a cafe and yeah, we're now wrapping things up, going into exporting mode right now. As you can see here, got that video done. I'm scheduling it right now and yeah, just gonna keep doing that. I have a bunch of footage that I have to grade, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the night, rest of the evening winding down doing that, and I'm just gonna close up this video. So if you enjoyed, I hope you enjoyed it. There's more focus around behind the scenes filming. I'm getting in a flow with this whole consistency of filming and also trying to find out what exactly is valuable to the viewer when it comes to like insight. What are some things I can do? I'm thinking about doing a breakdown on a simple setup versus something like this that is a lot of equipment. I obviously have more equipment than the average person, so doing a breakdown with like the bare minimum things that you need to start leveling up your content, creating things like this. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know below. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. See you in the next one.